In Chapter 31, Metal in a Model, our explorers meet back up with Beezaura, but the reunion is quickly spoiled when angry Kruthiks burrow through the nearby rocks to attack.
We need to close those holes!
Come on, Safira. Let's push this
I'm still
fucking
trying.
thing.
With Kruthik carcasses littering the ground, our friends continue their journey through the mountains, and as they travel, Jillian has a very intriguing one-on-one with Graven.
I marvel at your ability to stay grounded. You must feel a disconnect from the day-to-day, like you're walking through a dream almost. But I do think we share the knowledge that there are parts of a journey where the strengthening of resolve protects you better than any full suit of armor. You always remember why you do it.
What is this?
Take a look and remember why you do it.
Graven opens the cloth wrapping to find a massive lion's tooth inside. Perhaps the tooth of the prey he's been seeking? The very prey Jillian claims to have vital information about?
Just so you know, I'm not bluffing.
Is this your work?
No. And it's still alive.
As the crew rides on, Jillian informs them that they will be utilizing a powerful mage's bridge to cross a canyon that would otherwise take days to circumnavigate. This mage is a former operative, and Jillian shares a famous tale about how Josko the operative chose his moniker.
Josko had a reputation for telling other students how to do things. A sort of busybody know-it-all. And for this he earned a derisive nickname, Headmaster. He hated this nickname. If we meet Josko, don't call him Headmaster. He wanted to choose a moniker that was the exact opposite of Headmaster. So he submitted the name Bum Slave. In his estimation, bum being the opposite of head, and slave being the opposite of master.
But our friends' jolly spirits are immediately quashed when they approach Josko's cabin and find evidence of a struggle, one possibly involving the plant mutants our friends brawled with in Mukmu. No sign of Josko.
At least one of the plant beasts that we fought was
Well,
here
hold on.
and caused that.
Erland, could it be conceivable if the Lemonade Man has any kind of part in this Mygonid camp that he would send those creatures up through this path?
You think it could be that they came for Josko himself? That they're trying to prevent anyone from coming through this way? By destroying the one person who has a bridge across.
Our friends cautiously approach the cabin to investigate.
Everyone stand at the ready for a moment. Josko? Josko Tibbets! We're looking for passage across the bridge. We'll be on our way.
What about his nickname?
Bum Slave?
With no response, they enter and find bloody footprints leading to a large cabinet, as well as a meticulously carved model of a castle.
The dried blood, the footsteps,
Yes.
they turn to smudges towards this cabinet in the back, but there's nothing in it, and they just stop.
There's magical presence between the two doors of the cabinet, as well as magical presence at that small gazebo
Where
inside.
the symbol is, yes.
And at the bridge. We're missing a puzzle here.
Orba further inspects the cabinet and finds a viscous magical false wall. Erland volunteers to try to travel through the wall in the hopes of finding clues to Josko's whereabouts.
I don't want you to just go head first into this muck.
Well, then pull me back if we have a problem.
How long can you hold your
breath?
I'll do this and then pull me back.
I agree.
I'll help.
Otherwise, we're stuck here, no?
Erland safely travels through head first and finds himself inside the model castle our friends observed when they entered the cabin. Erland calls out.
Bum slave! Bum slave!
Again with no response, Erland gives the all clear and travels the rest of the way through, followed by Orba, Safira, and Beezaura. Graven responsibly touches base with Jillian.
I'm going to stay on the outside. What if someone shows up here?
That's a good idea.
If someone comes in here and smashes, and she points to it, this miniature,
Yes.
are you all going to die?
I don't know. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No. I'll keep watch.
Graven is the final one to pass through, and our friends take in the vastness of their miniature surroundings and begin to search for the wounded Josko.
Sort of walls and towers, turrets, and that's where we're gonna end for the evening.
What's so special about Graven's prey? Will Jillian have to fend off any uninvited guests by herself? Can our friends find the bloodied bum slave before it's too late? Find out next time on Tabletop Notch.